In this video, we'll be taking a look at 3 MLB games happening on August 18, 2023, and providing you with free team picks and total picks for each one of those games. So 2 picks for each game, 6 picks in total. Welcome back to Cash Out Sports. Let's dive right into it. Oh, and don't forget to subscribe and to click the bell icon to get notified as soon as these videos get released, so that you have more time to plan out your bets as we provide these videos on a daily basis. I can guarantee that you'll have all the important information that you'll need on these 3 MLB games after fully watching this video. One more thing before we start, if you would like to gain access to our best exclusive sports picks to take your journey to the next level, then check out our Patreon in the link down below, where we offer our best single picks, parlay picks, and much more. Now let's get started. Milwaukee Brewers versus Texas Rangers. The Texas Rangers play host to the Milwaukee Brewers on Friday night in a series opener from Globe Life Field. Both of these teams have surprised many this season on their way towards the top of their respective divisions, clinging to 2.5 game leads heading into the weekend. While it's unlikely that this becomes a World Series preview, it'll still be an impressive weekend between two talented teams. The last time these two squared off was back in 2019, and with much having changed since then, Friday's game could be crucial towards setting the tone for the series. Woodruff has been solid on the road this season, but the sample size is small. What has been a continued trend, both on the road and during night games, has been his propensity to give up the long ball. What's more, he's been more hittable in August than any other month this season. The Rangers have continued to rack up the homers, hitting 25 in 15 games in August. Heaney has been red hot in August, and he'll be facing the 28th ranked Brewers hitting offense that has only done worse on the road. This expects to be a great pitching matchup, but with Woodruff still working his way back from injury, questions remain as to how he'll hold up against one of baseball's top offenses. Heaney, on the other hand, has been one of the American League's best pitchers over the last month, and against a Milwaukee lineup that has struggled on offense, will give them another upper hand. The Rangers have been one of baseball's best teams at home this season, and combining their advantages in the lineup, on the mound, and in the avenue this one will be played, the Rangers will come away with an easy win to set the tone on Friday night for the weekend. So the Texas Rangers money line is our full game side pick. Even though home runs have been a thorn in Woodruff's side, he still has managed to rack up the Ks, and the Rangers sit in the bottom half of the league in that regard. What's more, Texas offense can be tepid at times when they struggle driving home runners. This has been more prevalent during night games, as their overall batting average has dropped below their season average. Heaney has been strong in August, and the Brewers haven't fared any better against southpaws this season. Woodruff looked good in his last start, and the Rangers are coming off a game where their bats really struggled. The Rangers are going to score a run or two here, but Woodruff is going to really limit them. I also don't trust the Brewers offense, and that is going to be the difference, as this game is going to be lower scoring. Under the projected total is our full game total pick. Seattle Mariners versus Houston Astros. The Astros host the Mariners for a 3-game set beginning Friday, August 18th. Houston and Seattle are fighting for a playoff spot. Both teams are within striking distance of the Rangers for the top spot in the division. Houston holds a wild card spot, and the Mariners are just half of a game back from the wild card, too. This is an important series for both teams as they push for the postseason. Two hot teams playing great ball lately as they make a playoff push. The difference is the Astros are more consistent. They're at home, and J.P. France has been sharper than Bryce Miller with his 2.74 earned run average and 1.21 WHIP. France has allowed 10 earned runs in his last 41.1 innings. Miller has had issues keeping the ball in the park lately, and he's allowed 15 earned runs in his last 32.1 innings. This is an important series for both teams as they try to make a move for the postseason. The Mariners have been on a heater over the past month as they have won 11 of their last 14 games. The Astros are also playing well as they have won 4 of their last 6 outings. But the Astros had a day off on Thursday to refresh. The Mariners are coming off of a game against the Royals on Thursday. I suspect the traveling for Seattle may be tough to overcome, or just an instance where the team rests on their laurels. The Astros should win this game with France starting. The Astros have won 8 straight games when France makes an appearance. He has an earned run average of 1.77 since the All-Star break. The Mariners will struggle against him, and their starting pitcher, Miller, has an earned run average of 5.15 during road games this year. The price is reasonable, so the Houston Astros money line is our full game side pick. The Mariners' bats have been hot recently, but I'm predicting they'll cool off on Friday evening. Astros starter France has held 12 of 17 opponents to 2 or fewer runs and has surrendered 4 or fewer in all but one game. He and the Houston bullpen should keep the M's bats in check tomorrow. Houston should have a better performance at the plate versus Miller than it did back in May, but it would take a real meltdown for the total to reach double figures. Given how important each game is for wild card contending Seattle, I'm sure Miller will be on a short leash if he isn't getting the job done. The Mariners bullpen has the second lowest earned run average in MLB and a 1.27 WHIP. I believe that Houston will only score 4 or 5 runs, but it is hard for me to imagine Seattle scoring 3 or more for themselves. The Mariners have accrued the 9th fewest hits in the league, with France more than likely shutting down the Mariners' offense. Under the projected total is our full game total pick. Pittsburgh Pirates versus Minnesota Twins. The Pittsburgh Pirates travel to Minneapolis to take on the Minnesota Twins on Friday evening in the first game of the series at Target Field. Pittsburgh will send RHP Andre Jackson to the mound for his second start of the season. Minnesota will counter with 27-year-old righty Pablo Lopez, who will also be making his 25th start of the season. The Pirates won 2 of 3 games in Minnesota when they last played the Twins during the 2021 season. The Minnesota Twins look to shake off their last loss against the Detroit Tigers as they open up a 4-game series against the Pittsburgh Pirates. Before their loss against the Tigers, the Twins had won 3 straight games and 4 straight home games. This is a great bounce-back spot for the Twins to get a victory against the Pirates, who have lost 4 out of their last 6 games. In the 4 losses, the Pirates allowed 6 runs in each 4 games. The Pirates are expected to start Andre Jackson, who in his last 10 appearances, the Pirates have lost 7 out of 10 games, including 3 straight games. In his last start against the Cincinnati Reds, he allowed 3 runs as he was pulled after 3 innings of work. The Twins are looking to start Pablo Lopez, who has won his last 3 starts. In 2 consecutive starts, he did not allow a single run while pitching 6 or more innings in both games. With all that said, Minnesota has the edge in name on the mound, but Lopez has pitched better away from Target Field this season, and the Pirates have done a decent job lately against right-handed pitching. Plus, this is just far too hefty of a price for me to back the Twins at. So the Pittsburgh Pirates to cover the spread as underdogs is our full game side pick. Lopez has an earned run average just under 5 in his 10 starts at Target this season. The Twins have gone over the run total in 5 of Lopez's last 6 home starts. The Pittsburgh staff has an earned run average over 5 in their previous 7 games and rank in the bottom half of the league in team earned run average. The Pirates have gone over the run total in 8 of their last 10 games, and they or their opponent have scored 6 or more runs in 4 straight. The Twins' offensive has been clicking at home recently, batting .305 in their last 5 games and ranking in the top 10 in the league in average runs scored per game with 4.43. They rank 5th in slugging percentage at home, so they are capable of scoring in bunches quickly at Target, especially against Pittsburgh's pitching staff. The stats support a higher scoring affair in the first game of the series on Friday. Over the projected total is our full game total pick. That's all for now, so if you have any other games you would like reviewed, then leave a comment down below with the game you would like analyzed. Subscribe to our channel, leave a like on this video, and we'll get to it as soon as we possibly can. We would also love to hear your opinion on the picks presented to you in this video, whether you agree or disagree with them, so leave a comment down below and do let us know.